Well, I've been playing mass all my life. Blondie Board and Friends, we is Carnival. I am Blondie Board, and this is my story.
George, you got you with your pants down, boy.
This year will be 58 years since I actively building mass. Since a little young boy did, since I actually building mass, 58 years. I spend most of my time with Roy Ralph the Dragon. He's my teacher. He passed away a couple of years ago, right? I was a Dragon at the time. I used to manage Dragon in the years when Dragon was glorified. But after a while, it had like too much talent in all of Vincent and talent move out. Somehow we had to move out. Because we was winning every year, the other bands and them didn't improve in because they say, Blondie, Dragon's going to win, Dragon's going to win. You had man like me, Axley Giddy Lockhart, Pilling Pollard, Roy Ralph, the band leader. You know, so after a while, Giddy, the first man, decided to branch off. Giddy said, man, too much talent in one band. And that's how the thing really started. Them days, they had small band and big band. Right? And the first band I bring is a band named Way Way. From down the hill, Tongue Hill, because the band all the time there in Tongue Hill. We come from down by where the Kakada old house down the hill. Right? And we bring a band named Way Way. And we win small bands, so that's something we never forget. We don't achieve everything in St. Vincent because I just say to myself, we is Carnival. Blondie Board and Friends, people might vex when I say because there are other bands, Melbourne and them wrong a long time. But I just say, we is Carnival. In the 95 we start and we own. But with me on mass, it's a life thing for me. Because I remember we ended mass, so I played mass for years. Right? So, if plenty time we put in, and the kind of mass we bring in too, if you notice without the pulling wire, and fiberglass and K, what the other band going to do with that? Don't want no offense, eh? But I just call a mass biscuit and fries, but you can't blame me as a business band. It's the party band, so you can't vex with them, right? Because they have to be involved in the thing, but that ain't our thing. The same wire, fiberglass and cane, we've been using it now for the last 50-something years. And we still using it. Because the mass we bring in, we can't bring it without that. None of them band never beat my band since the mass come in. And the mass coming a good set of years because Beck started. Them never beat my band, no. But me glad they could bring it to it, because it's give me more chance to win. Because when you're in town, when you're in park, remember the judges have a score sheet. Originality, presentation, TV thing, how you build the thing, craftsmanship carrying the most points. Them can't do no craftsman, them can't build nothing. So this is where I just have an edge. In park, craftsmanship and them things, carrying the most points, color scheme and them kind of thing, carrying the most points. When them going up on stage now, you only see, they all come the same thing. That's what, same thing. See the problem there? So I'm a band now, put them, I see band with 15,000. I like this scene because it makes St. Vincent look good. Like the girl thing band, singer band. At least it build up the culture. Because you see about 1,200 people in a band where we never see before. The biggest band long time used to be Nelson. The biggest band I ever see before, that was Nelson Block in the early days. Right? 600 and things. But Karen could get 1,200 and things people. So at least it put a lip on the carnival still. We Mass is from the old school. We still bring in the old school band. This is why we're more successful than the rest band. Garth Niles. You're supposed to know Garth. Right? Garth is my right-hand man. And Garth does who does manage the band. Simone, wife, she's my secretary. She's my queen of the band for everything. Osborne is one of my builders and benders. Right? Azzy, the artist, Azzy Constance, right? He is the designer, builder, everything, Azzy. Right? A youth man, we call him Weapon from Sign Hill, right? And Bobla the welder. My son, he's the only man in St. Vincent. Never playing wheels, never. Play big costumes, so. Since he started to play Junior King when he was about 11. Never playing wheels. Never playing wheels. He played the alien when he moved, he come down, a big costume. You run home the night, you know. Say too heavy. I said, boy, we don't spend the money, come. Never playing wheels. Right? He the man who play a costume when you're small, named Who the Cap Fit. You never hear that? Dragons, Who the Cap Fit. Where we bring tribute to Bob Marley. We mash up park with Who the Cap Fit. Everybody the same size. He the man who play Junior King with that. Right? He the man who play all them things. He play cyberspace, all them things. Unfortunately, he done with that. He just build mass now. Right? He done with that. Right? He just want to build mass now. We bring a band in Watch How the Wall Come. People still to start with it every way. We tell people, they're careful, you know. If fall and do so, this is how the common now. I live to see the guns on the street. And we bring a mass years ago, telling them Watch How the Wall Come. People make me say, "Boy, you bring back Watch How the Wall Come to them, boy, get my band." I say, yeah, I go just add on it too. We had a section, Scarlet Woman. We can't bring them now. That was a nice section. No, it's naked. People going now. So you see the change? Can one change from that? But what the topic and because people remember it, I love that band. That band, here what they now coming to. The internet. Because Bishop play the internet to King with the mouse and thing. Right? And we play for Queen. We play thing Jacinta Valentine play. She play boy I'm awesome in space. She play. But them was the time thing they now changing. That is why we bring the band. Because things they now changing. So every man just change with the time. Right? If you notice right now we done a hat trick, we done win a hat trick now. Last three masses we win. Right? And this year thing was surprise again. Somehow I just feel the country feel a little lighter, feel a little free. So we come up with the idea, Lost in Paradise. Right? So that's the band we doing. We don't bring mass unless it have a story. We ain't going down the road unless we could tell a story, somebody could learn something. That is why we doing Paradise Lost. It's another story people going to see again. We don't go so far out the Caribbean if you check all our band. And we just stick around teams where people know too. If my band going down the road, when I advertise my band on Carnival Tuesday, and you on Backstreet, people just point out and say, that is Blondie Board. And friends coming down there. There plenty band you can't say so. Because we have a different costume. Right? People know we style. They go see we headpiece, they go see we think we get all sexy but they ain't naked. They still getting the beads and the feathers put on. We think different, so people say that's we, but you can't wait for girl with Bex or girl with Karen. Because same design, because Bex with them like that. Just now a girl go take she costume and go in Barbados and play it, you know. Because the same woman from Trinidad doing the same design. So all over the Caribbean, they go Jamaica, the same design. When a girl play down here with Karen just now, she go put up she costume and she go beam and play crap over, right? Because the same design, the same one from bad. But we, a girl can't do that with bad. So we stay close to the cultural team now. We like that kind of way. We like stay close to the Caribbean in a form. If they have much people in St. Vincent, presently right now, realize next year, St. Vincent having 50 years anniversary since we had the changeover from 77. Remember our carnival was just like Trinidad, you know. January. Since you meet it, you see it in June. But it's not so, it's been in January. Right? But because we couldn't get to go Trinidad, you know what I mean? So we had to look for a date. That's how we sit down and look for a date. Take we patiently time and we find this date. I hear people say it's in the rainy season. But I remember when people back scratching them with sun already too, you know. But people say, oh, why you put it in the rainy season? Boy, I see this is plenty sun already too. Right? So I went to the government and the CDC. This is a message I sent to the CDC especially. In order for next year Carnival, the 50th anniversary, successful, you have to start as Wednesday, you know, and start getting things in place, you know, and start the planning, you know, and stop and bring back some of the shows instead of just the party, street party. What about Queen show? Who is our Carnival Queen for last year? None. Right? None last year represent. Who I represent? None. Carnival Queen. First time in the history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I didn't see a Carnival Queen since I born. Every year, Carnival Queen, she first. We didn't have that last year. So all them things I want to look into. The government and the CDC prepare for the 50th anniversary, make it a big thing. With 50 years next year. How come I don't plan? I have band ready because I know what it means. So I want to plan and bring back your shows. Don't come tell me you're planning a thing with just the drum and wine and a fella now. And carry the children down there and have a party. That in the essence, that's part of it too, no? That's part. But go back in park with your talent. You know? Bring back the shows and them in park. The most important thing to be a band leader, you learn to build mass. So long to the leader. They expect you to do half the work and half the thing and go find that and go find this. So I hope you go have to know that you have to do that. It's a dirty work and this is part of mass where plenty people can't take. You see what you're doing out there? You can't bring mass without the wire, anything. But that's a dirty work. That's the first thing you have to do. Right? That's the thing you have to do, the dirty work of carnival. So the band leader, he have faith. But band easy now because if you have money, I tell you, you could bring a band in. So long as you have money, you go buy the thing and them go down Trinidad, go China, because you have money. All them sexy bats, you see them girls, go China, buy the bat suit, you get them for $2. But them girls look good, they don't beat up. Our bat suit now just build locally. I just do most of my sewing anyhow now. Me and my son just do most of the sewing. We just go buy the bat suit by Miss Pence in Honest Valley. I Taiwan, you man. Right, so we bat suit there. But I just do most of all the sewing. And because she have machine, we could pull elastic and all them things. And me don't really want to buy, go to Taiwan and buy them cheap things, them things that me like decorate myself. Because our bat suit now, all the decoration is on top of it. It's do by hand, you know. It's them girl in the tent, we say B-Day, so put on the B-Day. We look the same way, but we don't buy the thing in them. And do them here, we don't bring them in just so. They just do them here. So we keeping the talent alive here, right? And we keeping some people alive too. Because some things we desire from people. Carnival expensive for we. But part of we blood. Sometimes you have to build up. Build up to carnival. You have to build up. You know, Catholic school used to have a carnival. Before, you ain't gonna know. Plenty of people in St. Vincent ain't gonna know. Catholic school used to have a carnival. Tennis coach used to have a carnival. Permadonna Bascom and them. When the first queen is in tennis court carnival. Now we only have one carnival. Daddy Carnival in Park. Now we don't have them thing again. And them the thing I feel we should bring back in. Because last year Sunset come on board as one of the main sponsors. But with sponsors I have some lovely people with me for years. Vera, Sick Grace. Grace with me now about 20 years. Right? We have other sponsors, really, Cobblestone. Right? Well, let me talk from the mass man point of view. I know for sure you get good mass because I see people team. I know almost everybody team. Everybody almost ready now. I have to say we must be the last person didn't really get a place now. Right? So everybody kind of ready, so could talk for we. Right? I would like to see the changes in some of the shows. Instead of just depending on the party thing. And give the band chance to go in park, give the people chance. It like my time when you go in a building and dance, people don't want again. This generation want outdoor thing. So I don't know how they're going to make it, but I know, I feel we'll get some good Kaiso. I feel the Calypsonian and them this year supposed to be powerful. There are plenty things for sing, and there are plenty stories for tell, but I ain't none of them yet. But I'm looking for some great Calypso. We just take 4.5 months to bring the kind of band we bring in, right? When we don't do all the mock day, and we band, when you see our band in the street, we band might cost over $150,000 going down the road, nearly $200,000 going down the road when you see our band in the street. And when we win, we can't make back that money. This is why nobody is really getting involved, you know. Because when a man see Blondie board, he did wrong for 50-some years. He win the most time. And he ain't driving a big car. He ain't driving, well, like a youth man, why do that? A little youth man, he ain't studying that. Because he don't realize nothing in the art form. Check my queen in the bands. If Simone was living in Trinidad, she wouldn't be working with the government, you know. Because she done win 10 queens. The money you're paying she for she queen and them, she still have to go work. Like me, if I was in Trinidad, me didn't not work now. Just carnival loan after carnival, me ain't going in the machine for so nobody thing. Because the kind of money you're paying you. But in St. Vincent, remember your carnival done, you have to go back and do your work. That's St. Vincent style, and that we come so. I hope people look into that now and say, see, we need them things, so the fellas are coming up now could at least live off it. A youth man will take a chance and sing a soca, right? Because he alone, he could win $60,000, right? He could sing Stop in the Fifth Water, but he could win $60,000. That's he alone. We're playing to keep the country alive, and I hope the next generation could get something out of it. My band, if I pass on, I feel my man will survive. Because the guys in Ellenby, but all them have that kind of skill. From my son, to Gartner as my right-hand man, to Simone, to our artists as the Constance, everybody. So it's a kind of family band in a way, you know, because remember, we the only band, we just like him every day, right to the, himself you see me home. Okay, so my Sunday is Garten and bringing him home in the night. Because here man, oh yeah, he bad, here man ain't coming home till night. You know? Them this will be a family band. If a holiday come up, they go see them we cooking outside. We go on beach. We think we do together all the time, so it's easy for we. We're a family band, we're a band so. Well, I will tell you the truth, I like the children because them is the future carnival. Only saying the mass part, it ain't functioning good. I could see the scene with Calypso, Soca, and I see the scene with Pan. Them they in school. I only hope that this government could see it fit now. To put that now in the school. We were begging for years before we lose us, in myself, all them fellas. I would like to see that. That is an important thing. Because children is the future.